All right, so I had a lot of people ask me how to play this game that I got to join. There was about 3 or 4 people I got to start playing, and so I'm pretty much going to give you a rundown on how to start off. I can go a little bit more into detail a little bit later on here. So we're going to go right here. All right, so first of all, you want to make sure your upkeep's high. That way, whenever you build troops, you can support those troops. So on here, I got about 3 or 4, well, more like 4 or 5 of each of all my resources, which I need to build up. Besides farms, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 farms. And the reason why is the more farms you have, obviously the higher upkeep you can have, and the more upkeep you have, the more, like I said, the troops you can build. Right now we have a big bonus going on. Right up there, you see where it says 200% on the right-hand side. So I can actually make a lot of troops right now. I actually have about 40,000 troops training right now, 38,000. So that my upkeep's going to be through the roof when they get done. Let's see. We click this. Also through Facebook, you can, if you have any other people that are playing, you can send them gold and vice versa on here. So we'll just click that. Exit out. Right here, you will get a lot of gold boxes and a lot of other, a lot of other resources pop up right here, which you can get notifications for. I would definitely jump on each time the gold pops up, because the gold essentially is what makes all your farm and everything like that go fast. Let me just turn something on real fast. Okay, so now you should be able to see what I'm pointing at. Okay, yeah, so here's the 200% that I was talking about right here. And then gold will make these all go faster. You get speed ups, which they do cost gold. You can also get speed ups from different things. As you can see here, I have a bunch of those researches. So I could actually use one of this 7-day timer right here and make this training done, because it's 6 days, 17 hours. So let's see, we'll go right here. See, perfect example. Okay, so here's a gold, and you'll get these a lot. These will pop up all the time. You only got an hour to grab them, but I make sure that I collect them. As you can see, we'll go down to the 500s right here. See, I have 34. So that's, what is that, like 16,000 gold. And here's your resources, which you can go to my items, resources, if you're running low, and see if you have any. Right here. Here's also where your speed ups are, and there's 2 different kinds of speed. Actually, there's a couple different kinds of speed ups. I don't have one of the other ones because I used it yesterday. They are advanced infantry speed ups. This one right here is a research speed up. This right here will only work for research, which I'll show you in a minute. These speed ups right here, these green ones, the ones that look like arrows without the little vial, they work for everything. You can use them on any kind of speed up, anything that's got a timer on it you can use. So up here I have, what, 32,000 gold? That's from doing missions and things like that, which right here, this is the challenges. Now, the challenges are stuff that they give you to do to earn extra things. They have alliance challenges, basics, state bonuses. Let's see, there's a race to VIP 100. Legendary extreme challenge. Most of these ones like this, and some of these you actually have to buy a package to complete them. This game is definitely a game where you are limited on a few things without buying anything, but not much. I mean, it really isn't much. So, Alliance Challenge. We'll go here. Apparently, we don't have anything going on in the Alliance Challenge. So this works for everyone in the Alliance, and these are the kind of awards. So like this right here, this 1,000 gift. Whenever they get up to 2 million, if you once that's in your box down here in your items, you can just collect it. It just collects, which will be actually it would be right. Let's go back. So you'll go to Alliance, and they'll be here. So wow. So I have 140 gifts. This is something that your Alliance you get through different things, mostly Alliance stuff. So see right here. So this is 1,000 gold. If you watch right here, this will jump up to 33 when I open it. Bam. So 33,000. So that's not even the gold that goes down into your items. So we can collect these, which I won't collect them all because there's so many, but I will collect just the gold ones. See, like 2,500, just so I don't forget about them, because I'd rather have those than anything else. So let's see, keep scrolling. Oh, so there's another, wow, another 2,500. So you can see that's 6,000 gold right there. I mean, just from that. Now I happen to be in a bigger alliance, so it may not necessarily be so awesome right out first when you join. Wow, another one. Depending on who you join with, the alliance that I'm with, you either have to know somebody, of course, like everything, or you have enough to join. Now it's 2 million power just to join, and I will show you what I mean with that here in just a second. Let's see. Oh, another one. Like I said, I just want to make sure I collected these before they expire. It's funny. I collect all these gold, but I never use it, and really, what's the point if you don't use it? I just feel like I don't want to run out. Excuse me. I'll actually show you the main thing I use gold for, and it's very important on this game in particular. Like the other game I play is Clash of Clans on the computer, and they have a thing where you can shield up, but it's not necessarily a thing you want to do on that game. It's not really that important, so it kind of is, but you don't want to be spending what you use on there. Alright, so now when you're in an alliance, you'll get a page that looks just like this. And this right here will be your alliance help. So you can just click right on that. And these are the people that have asked for help for buildings that need help. And you can just click help all, and it just does all of it. Now once you get enough of that, once you do enough and you get up to 10,000, you get prizes, which I do believe are sent here. Well, actually, they're probably sent your items. So, because you get things like you get like 10,000 food or 10,000 stone, something like that. Usually something simple. So we're going to show you. So we're going to do research. Now, your research building is probably going to be in a different area than mine. I put mine up here because both of these kind of work together. You research stuff right here. This is where you manufacture everything. So I put them next to each other just to be a little easier. So these are your researches. These are everything that's going to help you with your clothing, your battle efficiency, your trap efficiency, how you manufacture things, your combat strength, your commander strength, your building speed, how much your building collects. So on here, so you got construction and things like this right here. So you'll just click on one of these and you'll click research, and it'll show you how much it costs, show you how much your power will go up, how much XP you'll gain, and what it'll actually do. So this will bring my construction speed of everything from 10% and boost it up 15%. As you can see, it'll take a day and 7 hours, and this is all real time. So now, see, original time is 2 days. My time is a day, and how that is fixed is research. Research will carry all that down. it'll make all that just that much easier to use. So one of the things that helps you the most in gaining power, and power is what your toughness is as a whole. So here's one, a set bonus. This stuff will help you. Set gear, let's see, we'll read it right here. Set gear is specifically equipped belonging to the same set and can be found in Armory under the set gear equipment menu. So when you have a full set of things, these right here will give you bonuses. And you have to have certain things to use that. See, I don't have any of those, so I haven't really done any of this. But right here, look, that'll bring you up 225,000 power, which is a lot. One of the things I can do right now, I just don't. It's very inefficient for me to do it right now because I have so much little things to do, is mod set bonuses. Mod set bonuses is, mods are things that you can put on your clothing and your weapons and everything like that to help boost things. So we'll click right here, we'll just go to research and you guys can see. I only have this much, and as you can see, it's very expensive. It's almost 200 million for everything. But as you can see, it would boost my power up 5.5 million. I mean, and that's a lot. I'm only at 1.5 million. So let's see. We need to do a research, so I might as well start one. I've been doing the commander, and these will help you attack rebel targets because there's rebel targets in the play field. And you can't attack them unless you have these research. Like this one, you can only attack level 1s. These you can only attack level 2s. And so on and so forth. Right now I can attack up to level 3s. And I'm working my way to level 4. So we're going to click right here. We'll go to research. As you can see, boost my power up 6%. This particular one, which is a trap set, trap attack boost, bring my traps from 7% and bump it up to 13%, and as well as advanced trap attack. So this is going to take a day, so we're going to go ahead and click that research. And everything will come up right here. You'll see this right here. This is a help. This is to request help from your alliance. So we'll just click right that, and that'll go right here. See, you asked for request. So anybody that once you send that, once you send that, it'll pop up right here for everyone. And they'll do like we did earlier. They'll click there and they'll just click help. And that just boosts up your time, knocks your time down a little bit. It's not a crazy amount, but it does drop it down a little bit. Let me send this. So, all right, so we're going to go into the gold, what I saved my gold for. We'll go, let's see, items. Excuse me. All right, so if you do not have one already, what you'll do is you'll go to the store and you'll go to war. All right, when you click war, you'll see these, peace shield. Now, these peace shields will keep you from getting attacked. Now, what differs from most games to this game is if you get attacked, you actually will lose your troops if you get killed. Obviously, if your defense is good enough and you hold them back, that maybe only a couple will get killed. What I do is I buy 3 days. All right, that gives you 3 days to build whatever you want to build, and then after them 3 days, if you decide, oh hey, I have 20,000 troops, I'm going to go attack some low-level guy because I'm a low-level guy. What I do is I'll build a lot of troops, more than my upkeep. Like most of the time I'll have I think I have a 60,000, 70,000 upkeep right now. I'll build 150,000 troops, and that's almost twice the amount that I can actually feed. So my upkeep is really low, and it drops dramatically. So what I'll do is after the 3 days, I'll go on a little hunting spree, and I'll just attack, and 4, 5, 6 players, and lose a bunch of troops, but get that experience, because you gain experience every time you attack, and you do well. If you do bad, you get experience too, but it's quite significantly low. So after the 3 days, I'll go and attack. However, you can buy higher ones. They do have a 30-day peace shield, but you do have to be level 15 or higher to even buy it. And that's 45,000. That's a lot. That's what all that I've collected all together as far as that goes. You also have anti-scout shields. Now, when you use a scout is used to go out and check a player. Like it's say, oh, I wonder how many troops he has. Now, the higher scout you have, the better report will come back and say, oh, well, you have 30. He's got 30,000 troops, and that would be like a basic scout. Let's see. I want to bring that up so I can show you on that. That would be a basic scout. And now, the more higher advanced they do, see, we'll go right here. Okay, so see the higher level, it gives you a better detailed description. So at my level, it provides an approximation of reinforcing troops. So right now, it gives me a pretty close number to how many troops they have. It doesn't tell me which troops they have, but it gives me a pretty good number. It may say, oh, they probably got 35,000 troops, and more than likely they have 35,000. 7 provides a more specific approximation of defending troops and reveals the name of reinforcing players. So let's say on my next, once I upgrade my scouting again, not only will I get a better idea of how many defending troops and everything there is, but I'll also be able to see if they have somebody reinforcing them, because you can reinforce different players on there. Now, once you get down to level 10, it provides an exact number of reinforcing troops and reveals activity boosts in the city. So if they have a boost that's, let's just say, 10% boost to defending troops. So when you go and attack them, you got to take in consideration, hey, they have a 10% boost to what their guys normally do. I just received another gift. All right, missions. Missions right here, these are daily things that they give you, and they change every X amount of hours. Base missions are things that you've completed. We did, let's see, let's just say I trained at least 1,000 grenadiers last night. It was actually like 4,000. So when you collect this, it'll give you stuff. It only pops up for a quick second, but it'll give you, see, boost, power, stone, stuff like that. Not boost, but things like that. You also have daily missions, alliance missions, and VIP missions. Now, these 3 can be done autoly. And what I mean about that is the higher VIP, which I'll show you here in just a second, the higher VIP level you have, the more things that it gives you to do. And one of those things is it lets you autocomplete. Now, normally, each one of these things have a timer on it, which I do on VIP because I don't have that done. So you'll see, normally they have timers like this. All right, so every time you click one, you have to wait for that timer to run out before you can collect it. Now, if you have a VIP that's really high, eventually you'll be able to do these just like I can these. So now these daily missions, instead of waiting for the timer, I can just go bam. And done, see? And what I would do is I would just keep collecting these. Once you get higher VIP, they give you more of them too, so, which I want to show you the timer when these run out. All right, so after you've collected all of these, you'll get a timer, and that timer is when it'll reset and give you all this back. So in 4 hours and 16 minutes, all those missions will come back up here. Well, at least more missions will come up here. Now, you have different kinds of missions. You have basic, standard, specialized, and then you have the purple one, elite. You have elite missions. And those things, the better they are, the more stuff you get out of them. So this is your smallest one. This is your basic mission, and they're usually like a minute or 2 minutes. Then you got your standard missions, which could be between like 5 and 10. These right here are usually between 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then you have your elite, which is, you know, usually a couple hours or an hour. Now VIP. Your VIP is right here. I know it's a little cut off up there, but you'll click your VIP. Now, there's 2 things you got to do. They actually changed this around the other day, so it used to not look like this. You add points, and you have to have it on. Okay, if you come right here, you'll see your time remaining on your VIP, your current level, how many points you have, and your next login points, VIP points. So my current streak is, what, 18 days? Okay, so 18 days. I have 9 days left